Okay, I'm here with Evan Lahti of PC Gamer. He's a senior editor. First of all, great panel.
Thanks.
Now that I got you by yourself without the other guys, I gotta ask you, is there anything you would strike from that list?
When they were talking about putting Link from the Past up there, I'm not really hugely intent on solo games. I think they represent like an older design. I don't want to sound xenophobic, but it's certainly like a more Japanese design.
Yeah.
I don't associate that with a lot of more of the modern ideas about open world gaming or user-generated content or story twists and things like that. It's very traditional, even though it's excellent to play. It doesn't, for me, represent a quintessential experience. But then again, I grew up with Sega Genesis instead of a Nintendo and a PC. So.
Alrighty. Well, okay. Is this your first time speaking at a conference like this, or at South by Southwest?
At South by Southwest, yeah, this is our first time here. But we were at PAX last year, and we'll continue to go to PAX and do panels there, I think.
Cool. And there's been a lot of talk here about like social gaming. I've been to a couple panels. I know Insomniac announced Insomniac Click, and BioWare's got Dragon Age Legends, I think it is. What's your take on all that?
Yeah, it's really funny. I heard somebody say over Twitter, like in 2008 or 9, it was like, what's social gaming? That was like the conversation. And then the next year in 2010, it was like, we're involved with social gaming. It's a social game we're doing. And then like 2011, it's just that continuation of that where first people were skeptical or like almost like forming like this weird exclusivity for people that are working on social games like Zynga, where it's Farmville, so it's abusing gamers and things like that. And there's some truth to that in terms of design, but it's as cell phones become ubiquitous, as Facebook becomes more ubiquitous and just widely used, it's something that we're going to continue to see. And you got to expect companies like EA and Activision and Ubisoft to take advantage of that.
Right.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a growth of the industry. And in the same way, I think that think about the way maybe 10 or 15 years ago, hardcore RPG players today grew up playing Pokemon, learning those mechanics of collection and item use and fighting mechanics and exploration, and they bring that knowledge into games like Oblivion and Skyrim, for example, and it's useful knowledge. So more people gaming makes everybody happy, I think.
Yeah, it seems like right now, as far as the audience goes, there's a bit of ambivalence towards social gaming in general, but
it's true.
The industry is really moving in that direction. All right, well, that's all I'll ask you. Thanks for talking to me.
Yeah, thanks, Doug. My pleasure.